Pembroke Castle stands proudly on the banks of the Milford Haven Waterway. It's a big, impressive sight. The castle wasn't built here by chance. It was made to guard the waterway and the surrounding land. For many years, Pembroke Castle has seen history unfold. It has witnessed amazing victories and crushing defeats. The castle's story is woven together with the lives of the people who lived, battled, and died within its walls. It's a story of powerful families, ambitious kings, and everyday people caught up in important events. Today, Pembroke Castle is a reminder of the past. It's a place where visitors can step back in time. You can almost hear history whispering through its old stones. The castle's grand gatehouse seems to invite visitors to uncover its secrets. Pembroke Castle is more than just ruins. It feels alive, reminding us of how powerful the past can be. Its strong walls and tall keep remind us of a time when strength was everything. But inside these walls, there are also stories of love, loyalty, and bravery. Pembroke Castle continues to amaze and inspire everyone who visits. The story of Pembroke Castle begins in the chaotic year of 1066. William the Conqueror, the Duke of Normandy, had just won the English throne at the Battle of Hastings. England was in a state of unrest. Norman lords, eager for land and power, started looking towards Wales. One of these ambitious Norman lords was Roger de Montgomery. He was a trusted supporter of William the Conqueror. De Montgomery was given lots of land in the Welsh Marches, the border between England and Wales. He gave his son Arnulf the job of protecting these new lands. In 1093, Arnulf of Montgomery marched into southwest Wales with Norman soldiers. His goal was clear: to build a stronghold that would secure Norman control over the region. He chose a brilliant spot, a rocky hill overlooking the Milford Haven Waterway. This location provided natural protection and control over the waterway, which was important for trade and communication. And so began the construction of Pembroke Castle, starting with a motte and bailey design. This simple but effective defensive structure was the beginning of one of the strongest fortresses in Wales. From the very beginning, Pembroke Castle was a place of conflict. Its important location, controlling the Milford Haven waterway, made it a desirable prize. For centuries, the castle was fought over by the Normans and the Welsh. One of the most dramatic events in the castle's history was the Siege of Pembroke in 1189. Rhys ap Gruffydd, the powerful ruler of Deheubarth, surrounded the castle to try and take it from the Normans. The siege was a long and bloody battle. Both sides fought fiercely, but the castle's defenders held strong. Rhys ap Gruffydd failed to take the castle. Pembroke Castle's fate continued to change throughout the medieval period. It was ruled by different people, caught in the middle of rebellions and power struggles. During the English Civil War, the castle's governor, John Poyer, first supported Parliament, but later switched sides to support the Royalists. In 1648, Oliver Cromwell marched on Pembroke with a powerful army. The siege that followed was one of the most brutal in the castle's history. Pembroke Castle's story isn't just about battles and conquests. It also played a crucial role in the rise of one of England's most famous dynasties, the Tudors. The castle's connection to the Tudors is through a remarkable woman, Margaret Beaufort. Margaret Beaufort was the great-granddaughter of John of Gaunt, Duke of Lancaster, and a descendant of King Edward III. In 1455, she married Edmund Tudor, Earl of Richmond. Edmund died a few months later, leaving Margaret a widow at just 13 years old. She was also pregnant with his child. On January 28, 1457, Margaret gave birth to her only child, Henry Tudor, inside Pembroke Castle. Henry Tudor, who would later become King Henry VII, spent his early years at Pembroke Castle. He never forgot his birthplace. Pembroke Castle shows us the amazing architectural skills of the medieval period. Over the centuries, it has changed a lot. It started as a simple motte and bailey castle and became a strong stone fortress. Each generation of builders added more detail and grandeur. The castle's most famous feature is its massive Great Keep. This towering structure, built by William Marshal, Earl of Pembroke in the late 12th century, dominates the castle skyline. The Great Keep is a masterpiece of Norman military architecture. Its thick walls, made from local limestone, rise about 75 feet high. Inside the keep, visitors can explore lots of chambers and passageways. The keep's chambers were once used for many things, like living spaces, storage rooms, and even a prison. Another unique feature of Pembroke Castle is the Wogan Cavern, a natural cave beneath the castle walls. Local stories suggest it was once a secret escape route. Visiting Pembroke Castle is like taking a trip through time. It's a chance to step back into history and experience the lives of the people who lived, fought, and died within its walls. The castle grounds are open to the public all year round, offering lots of opportunities to explore and discover. One of the best ways to experience Pembroke Castle is to take a guided tour. Knowledgeable guides bring the castle's history to life with stories of medieval sieges, royal secrets, and everyday life in a Norman fortress. Throughout the year, Pembroke Castle hosts many special events and exhibitions. These events give visitors a chance to learn more about the castle's rich history and heritage. From medieval reenactments to falconry displays, there's always something to see and do at Pembroke Castle. Informative displays and exhibits located throughout the castle provide detailed insights into its architecture, history, and significance. Pembroke Castle, despite enduring centuries of conflict, still stands strong thanks to its construction and the dedication of those committed to its preservation. Today, the castle is recognized as a Grade 1 listed building, which means it is very important historically and architecturally. Preserving a structure as large and complex as Pembroke Castle is a continuous effort. It requires a varied approach that includes both traditional craftsmanship and modern conservation techniques. The castle's caretakers have taken on this responsibility with great care. They understand that they are not just looking after bricks and mortar, but also protecting history itself. One of the main challenges in preserving Pembroke Castle is dealing with the damage caused by time and weather. To combat these threats, a team of skilled stonemasons carefully repair and restore the castle's stonework. They carefully replace damaged stones, repoint mortar joints, and clean away years of dirt and pollution. Pembroke Castle, standing guard on the banks of the Milford Haven Waterway, is much more than just old stones and weathered walls. It is a place where the past feels incredibly real, where the echoes of history whisper through time. The castle's lasting appeal lies in its ability to transport visitors back to a bygone era. As you stand within the castle walls, looking out over the same landscape that captivated the Normans centuries ago, it's easy to imagine the clash of swords, the sound of horses, and the shouts of battle. The castle's history isn't just found in books or scholarly articles. It is part of the building itself. Whether you are a history lover, an architecture enthusiast, or simply someone looking for a unique and memorable experience, Pembroke Castle has something for everyone. It is a place where you can connect with the past, where the stories of the people who lived, loved, and fought within its walls come to life. The castle's enduring allure is a testament to the power of the past, to capture the imagination and inspire a sense of wonder. While Pembroke Castle is the most impressive site in the region, the town of Pembroke and its surrounding areas offer many attractions and experiences that complement a visit to the castle. Leaving the castle is like embarking on a journey of discovery that unveils the hidden gems and captivating landscapes of southwest Wales. The town of Pembroke, with its charming mix of historical architecture and modern amenities, is a delightful place to explore. Narrow, winding streets filled with colorful shops and inviting cafes are perfect for leisurely walks. Local pubs offer a warm welcome and a chance to enjoy traditional Welsh food and drinks. For those seeking to immerse themselves in the region's natural beauty, the Pembrokeshire Coast National Park awaits. With its dramatic cliffs, hidden coves, and pristine beaches, the park is a paradise for hikers, birdwatchers, and nature enthusiasts. The Pembrokeshire Coast Path, one of Britain's most famous national trails, winds along the coastline for 186 miles, offering stunning views and a chance to experience the region's diverse wildlife.